What we do is all vocal, and we try to take the human voice to the furthest length that it can go.
I thought Junior's would be the perfect location because when people think about Brooklyn, they think of Junior's and a really good piece of cheesecake. So before we begin, I wanted to kind of let you introduce yourselves and give me a little rundown of Naturally 7 and what it's all about.
I'm Roger.
I'm Warren.
I'm Hops.
Garfield.
I'm Polo. Dwight.
Tell me a little bit how the connection with ColdPlay happened.
So one day we're in London, just a small club, and somebody mentioned to us that Chris Martin was coming down to see us. So then we found out a little bit later on that we had done a radio show about 2 weeks before that, advertising this particular show we were doing, and it probably was the worst radio show we thought we had ever done in our lives. It's one of those things where you're sitting there and you're thinking, who at the record company set this up? It was like the worst thing. We sang, we left, we figured, hope this never happens, but not knowing that someone out there heard it. And ColdPlay, they said they were getting off a plane or someplace, on their way home, turned on the radio, we were on.
Wow.
They were like, yeah, we gotta go see them. Chris was like, we love this so much, we want you guys to come out to our studio the next day. And just to hang out.
Just to hang?
Just to hang.
Wow.
Just to hang. So next day we met the rest of the band and just hung out, sang songs, played around.
Wait, hold on. Sang songs. Like, what were you singing? If I were to go to just hang out with Chris Martin, what am I singing with him? Like, what should I prepare?
This was, I don't know, this was pretty amazing because Brian Eno, he was just really deep into old school gospel. I'm talking old school, like 1930s, 40s. So we all just gathered, it was like around a campfire, and he just started singing songs. Some of them were gospel, some of them were old. It could be Elvis tunes, it could be anything. Anything that came to anybody's mind, we just started singing and vibing. A piano was close by. Every now and then, Chris would jump on that, and little pieces of magic would happen. We've just been friends ever since. And last time we saw him in Atlanta, we basically, Chris was like, hey, playing Brooklyn close to New Year's Eve, want you guys to come on. And boom, here we are.
First you started touring as a band, like doing shows around the city, right? What was it that made you think, okay, we can use our voices without having a band? Like, was it more about taking yourself and making you different than every artist out there?
Exactly what it is. Is that when there are other bands with that have instrumentation, there's so many of them, and we wanted to be unique, and we already had this. Some of us had these skills already of kind of imitating instruments. So we said, this makes sense. Let's just try to do this, and let's see where we can take the human voice. Let's see how far we can take this idea.
That's our goal. When we pick out a piece, it's like, what can we bring to the table? Whether it be the emotion, whether it be a spiritual sense, an uplifting sense. We got to bring something to the table. It's not just about a song starting and ending and someone saying, oh, that's a good arrangement, that's nice. It's got to be something a little bit deeper than that. So we're very, very careful with the songs that we pick to make sure we can bring something to the table.
Dwight, you're from Brooklyn.
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
So tell me a little bit about Brooklyn. I mean, it's kind of like a full circle moment for you because you're from here and now you're here.
From here, used to work down the road there when this place was called, at one time, Albee Square Mall, but now it's called Galley Metro Tech. I used to manage a GNC there. For all you might remember this face, getting ready to take stage. And you said I wouldn't make it. I made it. I made it.
It's your time.
My time.
It's your time.
Well, how crazy is it to think, obviously the Barclays Center has been talked about for many, many years of it finally opening up and the building being ready. Jay-Z opening up the building, ColdPlay coming, and you guys are the opening acts. What is that feeling like for you?
Well, you know what? It's big for Brooklyn. It's big for Naturally 7. We're talking about living rap legends, and I'm just happy that Barclays Center's open up, and now give us a place where we can now have some fun.